However, the only Christmas present I'm hoping for this year in terms of my Premier League predictions is to score better than what I did last week. Hey guys, it's Chris here, back in the building with the Week 11 Premier League predictions in 2 minutes. But before I get on with my predictions, as we all know, the countdown to Christmas is well and truly on because we've got, well, just under 3 weeks until Christmas really does begin. However, the only Christmas present I'm hoping for this year in terms of my Premier League predictions is to score better than what I did last week because last week's predictions, well, I'll let the predictions do the talking themselves because I'm going to put them on the screen right now. And yes, I managed to get a very impressive 2 out of the 10 games, even though I could see the Wolves win coming off from a mile away. The fact of the matter is that I failed to predict games such as the Chelsea-Tottenham game. I pessimistically predicted the Man United game to finish in a 1-1 draw. And to be honest with you, I think that's the story of my weekend, really. But without further ado, let's get started on this week's predictions. As always, guys, I'll have the fixtures on the screen with my 2-minute timer, which is going to start right now. Let's go. Burnley versus Everton. Have Everton cooled off from their early season hot streak? Well, I think so. But this week, I think they'll just about hold on and beat a stubborn Burnley side and win 2-1. Manchester City versus Fulham. Well, don't really have much expectations for Fulham at the minute other than they'll get thrashed badly by the citizens. Man City to win 4-0. West Ham United versus Manchester United. Well, I'm going to try to be positive about United. I'll be honest, it's tough at the minute, especially after watching us lose 3-1 against PSG during the week. However, I'll try to stay positive. United to win 1-0 over a very stubborn West Ham side. Anyways, Chelsea versus Leeds. An old rivalry? Well, that's what they all say during the 80s and to a lesser extent the 70s and the 60s. However, I think Chelsea should really dispatch of Leeds easily and win 2-0. Next up, we've got West Bromwich Albion versus Crystal Palace, and Palace themselves have seemed to have cooled off from their early season hot streak. However, I think with West Brom fighting in the relegation places, I don't think they'll put up much of a fight against Crystal Palace. Palace to win 2-1. Next up, we've got Sheffield United versus Leicester. However, Leicester, despite their Europa League struggles on Thursday night, I think they should get the job done and win 2-1. Next up, game of the week. Tottenham versus Arsenal, the North London derby. And yes, there'll be fans back at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I think it'll be an evenly matched game. However, Tottenham and Arsenal will draw in an entertaining 1-1 draw. Liverpool versus Wolves. Well, Wolves, could they make a genuine fight for the top 4 this year with all the other teams all over the place? I think so. They'll give Liverpool a run for their money, but they won't win the game. Liverpool to win 2-1. And last but not least, we've got Brighton and Hove Albion versus Southampton. A clash on the south coast. Southampton to win 1-0. And that, guys, is the Week 11 2-minute Premier League predictions. As always, guys, my predictions are on the screen like I normally do week in, week out. If you want to check out my Premier League predictions from last week, the video is right here. If you want to check out my NFL game predictions for Week 13, the video is right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel right here. And until next week, guys, peace out.